All right, here we go. Thanks for tuning in here, guys. We're going to do some more basketball here. See if we get some more friends in here. Bring on the audio here in just a second. Tennessee up 56-44, finally getting a pull away. Let's see who's got points-wise here. Let's see. Let's see. So A-Dude's got 15. Good for him. Connect's got 15. Ziegler's got 7. Vescovy's got 2. And Jordan James, 8. Another bad day for Vescovy, it looks like. That's crazy. Bringing the audio here in just a second, guys, for you guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. Just got done with an amazing NASCAR stream. I think we're in the 20,000s on the views. Crazy. What's up, Daniel Berry? Yes, it was. A little quick. See what we can do here in this second half. This Tennessee's already up 56-44. We bring in the live audio here in just a second, guys. Kenneth Clark, Joey's on the pole. That's right, man. As we just got to see. Joey on the pole for the Daytona 500. 74% of y'all said that the Tennessee was going to win. Long commercial here. What's up, Cotton? Good to see you. MH60CE coming over from NASCAR. Oh, yeah, 22. Just waiting on a commercial here. We'll bring in the live audio here real quick. As this game is on ESPN. Good to see Tennessee bouncing back. They're looking scary there in that first half. All right, here we go. There's the volume on this thing.
Has so far, when you talk about the SEC, on 9 teams he's looking at possibly in that NCAA tournament. He's got Tennessee at a 2 seed. It was what just last week they were basically a 1 seed.
Well, and they're still in position to be a 1 seed. North Carolina hurt their chances big time last night, losing at Syracuse. Yeah, but Alabama now has climbed up to a 2 seed as well.
See him there showing the game
9
here.
bids out of this league would be an all-time high for the SEC, and that's exactly what they're tracking.
Dishes out 3 for the Hogs. In and out.
Mark 3 short.
Rebound Hogs.
Devo Davis with the offensive board.
Right, last time we checked, Auburn was putting it on South Carolina tonight in Auburn, and Bruce Pearl will be the first to tell you he doesn't have the best starting 5, but he might have the best starting 10 or 11. That's how deep they go. Not a lot of drop-off, and the 3-ball continues to keep Arkansas with a puncher's chance in this game.
And that's Keon
Ziegler with the ball. Ziegler to Gainey. Gainey 3. Good, Gainey. I wonder how many points he's got.
This kid has come off the bench and just been awesome.
It took a bit for him to get going, but he's finally going.
Gainey over the last 3 or 4 ball games is starting to blossom. He came in as a legitimate scorer and shooter and has found his groove just the last couple of weeks.
He's got 12. Stolen by
Turnover.
Connect.
Here comes Connect. Coast to coast. Connect and fouled.
How about the 2 transfers into Tennessee? Justin Gainey, or Jordan Gainey to start with, and then Dalton Connect with a defensive play. Watch Gainey right here. There's just no hesitation at all. That is a beautiful release and rotation on the ball, and they Connect off of the steal.
Kenneth Clark, there is one bot.
So forceful bringing that ball. I mean, he's 6'6", probably 215. You talked about his strength gain since he's been in Knoxville. His explosiveness has gone up.
Neck gonna shoot.
He does it all. We had the package early.
60-47.
Spot-up shooter.
Maybe we hit that like. Yeah, we need to get some more likes going.
Hey, Saturday over on the SEC Network, college basketball continues. You got the Vols hosting Vandy. How about that last second shot Vandy won on last night? That's at 6 Eastern. Then you got Missouri Ole Miss at the Pavilion.
Yeah, Ezra Manjon right there at the buzzer, right?
61-47. Inbound here, the Hogs.
You know, the Volunteers, 15-2. When they've got 3 or more guys in double figures, they've got it here tonight.
Gainey, Hogs to the basket, blocked. Turnover, Awaka with the block. Here comes Gainey. No, that's a zig.
Here's
Zig to Gainey. Feeling it.
Hot.
Gainey's feeling it tonight.
Hot is Jordan Gainey.
The advanced pass ahead by Ziegler, and no one in the airspace of Gainey in transition.
Can you not hear me?
You give this guy a
hello. Yeah, I'm good.
Look. And that's just way too easy. Lack of communication and urgency by Arkansas cost them 3.
Curious to see how many Gainey points has here. Let's see. Let me look real quick. Let's look here. See how many points Gainey has. Okay. Gainey's got 15. Good for him. Good for Gainey. Yeah. It only took just a little bit to get him sat down, you know? Sit him down. Say, hey, you're not doing too well. Get it going. See if we can get to 10 likes. No problem on sound. Good deal. At least we're good.
His contours to it. Took 5 ladies skippers with every hair one trip. For the ultimate Gillette shape experience. The best of it you get is Gillette Labs.
It's got a retro reserve. This is Maya. Oh, hi, Maya. You robots are sounding more human every day. Remember, everyone can talk to the representative. All right, prove it. Wait, are you a robot?
So sorry, guys, for the ones that were waiting on us to go live. We had some NASCAR to take care of. What's up, John? We had a great NASCAR. Let me look and see what we had, what we did. Let's take a look. Thanks for liking the stream over there, Doug. Appreciate you over there on Facebook. Appreciate that. We are streaming on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So appreciate it. Let's see what we got here. Wow, 17,500 views. Wow. On the qualifying. Unbelievable. I'll take it. 17,000 views, guys. 150 subs. And a new member as well. So that worked out cool. And 22 on the poll for the Daytona 500. So it should be fun tomorrow. $64-47. Looks like Tennessee's going to run away with this one. What was the over-under on this thing?
Charles Valentine was my roommate back in the day. He hit one of the most memorable shots in Arkansas basketball history on February the 12th, 1984, down in Pine Bluff. He got that ball on the baseline and knocked down an 8-footer, and then North Carolina, ranked number 1 at the time, missed one at the buzzer. Michael Jordan, that crew was loaded. They were undefeated, and we actually flew into Pine Bluff the day of the game because of a storm, kept us out of there. But Charles Ballantyne, the next day, the
ball out of bounds.
Headlines in the sports page across the state of Arkansas said, "Happy Ballantyne's Day." One of the most memorable shots in the history of Arkansas basketball. But our good friend Charles Ballantyne passed away this past August, August the 2nd. Man, he was a dear, dear friend of mine, a phenomenal roommate. He was a friend to everybody, and it's another big hole in the heart of a lot of people in this state. When you think about Valentine's Day and think back on the history of this Arkansas program, Charles Ballantyne sent North Carolina home with a loss.
Talking about power.
Big two. It was 2 points. Thought it was a 3. 64-49, 13:56 to go.
Lays that one in.
Do a dance.
Talking about Arkansas, it's the first time they've been playing on Valentine's Day since 2015.
Awaka went up for the shot.
Well,
got
this
fouled.
kid is a hoss inside, Tobe Awaka. Think about this.
Finishes a three-point three, 67-49.
Rebounds when he's on the floor. That's the best in Division I basketball in the country. He's just not listed because he doesn't play
Arkansas moves it in. Tennessee not much
but
press.
There's not a better offensive rebounder in college ball.
A little good defense,
than
though.
Tobe Awaka.
Here's Minifield. He's got the big on him. Davis thought about the three.
Shooting a three.
Pull up.
Misses. Connects. Rebound.
Connect the rebound.
Tennessee continues to play the percentage that they are loading up to the ball.
Out to Gainey. On fire.
Taking away the drive ability.
18
the free throw
points
attempts
tonight
by
for
Arkansas
Gainey.
are not there because they can't beat folks off the bounce. Tennessee
Connects.
has turned Arkansas into a jump shooting team in this game.
Back out to Zig.
It's rare
Zig
Tennessee plays in this
to the
building,
basket.
but they've lost 7
And
straight.
good.
Haven't won here since 2009.
Well, they didn't have Zakai Ziegler in those games as well. Zakai Ziegler came into Tennessee, Brian,
Rebound,
and changed
connects.
the toughness level of a very tough
Connect,
program.
4 rebounds.
And that's what he's been ever since he stepped on
Dalton connects.
at Knoxville campus from
Turn
Bronx, New
spins
York.
up and fouled.
He might count that.
Was it a goaltend?
And there you
Yeah.
go.
Rick Barnes once again posting up Dalton Connect. The versatility of this kid, he's a big guard. They just trust him to catch those step-out post block moves, and he's really good, strong, quick, can go either shoulder.
Connect's
Classic
going to
hard
take
to
a
guard.
seat.
This play is under review.
There was so many goaltends last game
take
for
another look
Tennessee
to
at
see
Texas
if it-
A&M.
Indeed, goaltending and counting.
Does it touch the rim before
What do you think, Jimmy?
he touches it? I don't think so.
Catch it, off the glass.
And from that view, it looks like that ball was on its way up, right?
Yeah.
And not on the glass yet. It happened so quick. Doesn't touch it.
Doesn't touch it.
I think this gets reversed again.
Yeah, I don't think it's a goaltend. So it's got to touch the glass first
The
before.
previous call is overturned. It is not goaltending. Therefore, we will shoot 2 free throws for Tennessee, number 3.
There you go.
So Connect's going to shoot 2 instead. Keep on hitting that like button if you haven't done already.
Well, NBA All-Star Weekend, it begins Friday. Indianapolis, you've got the celebrity game on ESPN and the app. Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, they're your head coaches. Our coverage begins 7 Eastern from Lucas Oil Stadium.
You're going there, right?
I will be there.
Boy, what are you going to be doing?
I'll be there Saturday. They do an
Connect, shoot up.
HBCU Classic
Good.
game as well. I think it's Winston-Salem State.
Okay.
Virginia Union.
Awesome.
Will be playing.
Yeah. Just too much from Tennessee in this ball game for Arkansas, down at 21.
James
math-
got the seat down.
My math right?
Your math is right.
Okay.
It's a 15-2 run by the Volunteers, who have made now, 5 straight baskets.
Here we go. The Hogs with the ball. Up 71-49. The Hogs to the
Walker.
basket. Air ball. Picked up by Awaka.
No
Here
good.
comes the Zigs.
Ziegler.
Gainey fakes the 3. Steps up. Thought about shooting the 3.
Go
Hits it to
inside
Awaka.
again.
Almost double coverage. Back out to Gainey. Gainey to the basket. Finds Zig. Zig to the basket. Fouled.
Ziegler will go to the line.
Well, that ball has stayed hot, has it not, for
It has.
Tennessee? It does not get stuck. And it's the moment you think it is stuck,
They like
Walker
to throw
fires
the
that
ball
thing out of
around.
there, and they get that ball reversed to that weak side and start playing out of a closeout. Tennessee's the real deal. And to me,
for
UConn and
the
Purdue,
subscribe.
they look a
Appreciate
little
that.
bit different than everybody else in the country. I think we're headed for a collision course between those two teams in March. But I'll
Ziegler
tell you what,
inbound. The
Tennessee is
Connect
right
shoot
there with
3.
the best of the
2.
rest of
And
them,
misses.
if not towards the top of the list.
Rebound on the floor. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball.
Arkansas. Possession.
Arkansas.
We were visiting with Rick Barnes this afternoon. I asked him, how's the last couple of days of practice been? Because they got beat at A&M on Saturday. And he said, it's been great.
And never led in that game.
No, they did not. But Rick said it's been great because it's been physical.
Yep.
And he loves
inbound
the
Hogs.
practices, and it
Bringing
carries
it
over
up
to
the
how they
court.
play the game. And they
12
do it,
minutes
like
to
I
go.
said, on both ends of the floor. Their bodies are constantly wearing you out.
Ooh,
cut.
right underneath the basket.
And
Stuffed
blocked.
Awaka.
That one hurt.
Awaka stuffed him. Here comes Ziegler.
Ziegler
Throws it
throwing
up
it up.
to Meshack. And Meshack gets
Knocked away
fouled.
by Devo Davis.
What's up, Reagan? Go Vols.
And Tennessee is, now 4 or 5 blocks in this game. Very alert. Multiple guys have done it. And this time, it's the long arm of the law, Tobe Awaka, the backup post player, with the erase.
All right. Foul on the Hogs. And he's going to go shoot 2 here. Ziegler. Appreciate everybody being here for a quick game in progress. A-Dude's got 15. Connect's got 19. He's 6 for 13 from the field. Ziegler's 9. Vescovi's 2. Why are we even playing Vescovi? Like, why? Like, I see he's not on the court now, but let Awaka play more than Vescovi. Jordan James has got 8. On the other side, Graham for Arkansas, he's got 4. Lawson's got 2. Ellis has got 3. And Mark, their leading guy, he's 4 for 10 from the field. He's got 10 points. And Davis, he's got 8. So there is the points right now for both teams. For the bench, Gainey's got 15 for Gainey on the bench for the Hogs. Not much. There's 2 players with 8, Davenport and Battle. So 71-49, 11:45 to go. Tennessee's looking like they're cruising here. But wanted to definitely do a game here. South Carolina and Auburn tonight. Auburn, 100 spot at the end of the game, beats South Carolina. Wow. Auburn puts 100 points on 21-3 South Carolina. Wow. That's big right there. Manhandling them. Beat them by not just a little bit. Beat them by 40 points. Yikes. So just waiting on the commercial to come back here.
Now for just $1.99, enjoy the Sonic quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Because we got a new tester replaced the since order. It's not like actually stuff he's not favorite. In finance, we call them one heck of a deal. $1.99 Sonic quarter-pound double cheeseburger. The magic never leaves you when you stay with it.
All right, so let's see. Gator, nonstop loaf of vision. Yep. Got to support my Vols, you know. I'll be owing Spain a couple back rubs to doing this on Valentine's Day. Right, Spain? She said, yep.
Why would you say anywhere else?
Good Lord, what is that?
Indulge Doro from Levion. Only at Jared. Get 20% off all Levion for Valentine's instead.
All right, back at it here.
9's our score, and Coach, this is what big 3-headed monster of Volunteers, what they've done here.
Man, these guys are a handful, and they're all different. Gainey, Connect, and Adu, they do it in different ways, but when Connect
I'll be
gets the
right
kind
back,
of help
guys.
he's
Listen
getting tonight, Tennessee can beat anybody in the country. And they're sitting there right now as a 2-seed, Brian. I still see a path for them to end up being a 1-seed. Houston, their non-conference strength of schedule, I think eventually could move them off the 1-seed line. And a team like Tennessee or possibly now Marquette could slide in to that spot along with Purdue, UConn, and Arizona.
That one knocked away by Devo Davis.
I was talking earlier about how Arkansas, what they are with the first 15 seconds of the shot clock compared to the last 15 seconds of the shot clock. My guy, Will Warren. Stats by Will. If you want to follow college basketball and get deep into some things, that's the guy. And Anytime Tennessee's playing, he does a really good job of publishing some really deep stats, but that was a good one today by my guy, Will Warren.
Who was muted?
Tennessee is outscoring Arkansas since the half, 27-9. As Connect now has 21. That is his 12th.
21 points for Connect. I'll take it.
Well, Dalton Connect got started early, and there's been no answer, no fight back for Arkansas defensively to take this kid away. And you've got to make him work, and if you don't make him work, he'll hang 30 on you on the road. He's tracking that tonight.
We get 30 for Connect. We'll see.
Here's Graham spinning and scoring.
Grant with the basket. 3-point play coming up for Arkansas.
You describe him spinning and scoring, because that's what he is, man. And he's really good. He's great with his feet. He's getting stronger through contact. He gets Meshack going one direction.
Oh, I know.
Right back off that
pressure. A couple back rubs
Tennessee has taken
ain't
away
gonna
the
do
strength
it,
of Arkansas's
Gator says.
offense for the last couple of games. It's been the combination of Graham and Mitchell, because they've been
you'll be remembered of this for years to come, Gator says.
Has really made life difficult for Arkansas in the paint tonight.
Add it to the list.
Keep in mind, especially for Arkansas, Trevin Brazil is not playing tonight. And imagine if he was playing.
And a steal.
Could be
off
quite different.
Number 4
6'10",
there.
and this is a guy who projected to. There he is. This would be basically the 5th game he's missed because of knee soreness.
Yeah, so it's a question of
back out.
if and when he's going to come back, because he is
still
a
Arkansas's
talent.
ball.
Not having the type of year that
to go
a lot of people thought that he would have, but well, if your front line is not ready for a heavyweight fight against Tennessee, you find yourself down 20
Jose
quick.
Guillen, thank you so much. Inbound for the Hogs.
Here's Graham asking for it.
Hogs with Meshack. Grant on Meshack. And
To me, he's their best inside scorer. Graham. Now, Mitchell can also get it done, more of a forceful guy, but Graham's got some finesse about him.
Comes Gainey.
He's got some stuff. He can get an angle on his own.
Lead is 20. 10:30 to go. Back to Connect. Connect to the top of the point, down to the bottom baseline for Gainey. Gainey fakes to go to the basket. Dishes out to Meshack. Meshack to the basket.
Oh, good.
Hands it out to A-Dude really quick.
Good. His
Good.
left hand, right? And he's quick with it. The ball
No
does
look
not get
pass
stuck
to
in A-Dude's
A-Dude.
hands at all around that rim.
Tennessee is double.
75-53.
Over Arkansas. They've got 42 now points in the paint. Arkansas just 20.
Tennessee, Brian, they play a style that will hold up on the neutral floor in March. It's holding up on the road in this league, but it will hold up in Nashville. It will hold up in that NCAA tournament as well.
Well, the NCAA tournament is here in Nashville. Nice. Meshack goes, shoots up, misses.
Meshack
Brick.
off
Here
the mark.
comes the Hogs. Grant calling for the ball. Hogs looking to the basket and out of bounds.
Leading blocker.
Hogs ball.
Freshman knocked away.
Watch this left hand by Adu. Meshack with a drop off, and that ball gets out of his hand quickly. It's in slow motion, but I'm telling you, that's an unblockable shot. He's a 7-footer. He shoots it high, and he gets it off quick.
75-53 here. 12 turnovers by Arkansas tonight. 8 for Tennessee.
Battle with it.
Tennessee dominating the rebounds, too. Here comes Arkansas to the basket.
Connect.
Tries to shoot. Missed. Arkansas rebound.
Paul Lawson, the offensive board.
Missed again for the 3. Gainey rebound.
It's Gainey.
9:22 to go.
Volunteers coming back the other way.
Gainey looking.
Looking for it, working on Claw Lawson.
A-Dude hands to Vescovy. Why are you even out there? Get rid of him. Vescovy.
There's a reach in by Tremont
Reach in foul on the Hogs.
Number 12, his first personal foul. Team foul number 7 on the Razorbacks.
A frustrating season, to say the least, for Eric Musselman.
Tennessee in the bonus.
This is a
Arkansas
guy
is
that's
not in the
used
bonus yet.
to winning at every stop along the way, and he finds himself with an Arkansas team that just cannot put it all together for any stretch so far this season. They didn't get it done in non-conference play, but you look up and Arkansas.
He got a point. It's amazing.
Mightily to get a win in SEC play, and this is the same team that beat Duke in here.
Yeah,
that's the strength of this league. I'm telling you, it is so deep and so good. But Eric Musselman right now just playing shorthanded, and he knows it.
And at the inopportune times, he had Tremont Mark, who was injured at one point. So he had him out of the lineup. Obviously, Trevin Brazil now injured. They could certainly use him.
Vescovy in. Hits both of them. 77-53.
Under 10 minutes left in the game.
8:58 to go. The Hogs down by 14. 24. Sorry, 24. Yeeks. Hogs spin, turn around, go to the basket.
Freshman.
And missed. Rebound, A-Dude.
Another rebound.
To Mayshak. Mayshak bringing it up. Throws across the court to Gainey. Gainey back to Vescovy. Back to Mayshak. 3. Brick.
Wide open 3 from Mayshak.
Missed a wide open 3.
Brian, Tennessee's gap defense has been so consistent and so good in this game. Just multiple orange jerseys for an Arkansas offensive player to look through as he tries to find a seam to attack. And Rick Barnes trusted his defense. Arkansas made a couple of threes early, but they did not drag Tennessee out defensively. And just a clinic by the team in orange on the road tonight on this end of the floor.
A-Dude with a rebound. How many has he got?
Considering when you look at what Tennessee,
I think that's
first 20 games of the
double-double
season,
for
Tennessee
A-Dude.
was only giving up 65 points per game. You look at the last 3 games they've had, they've given up, an average of 81. I think it was Kentucky hung 92 on them.
The A-Dude to Jordan James. And a foul on Gainey.
But the defense came to play today.
And that's why Rick Barnes in Knoxville the last 3 days has said, we're going to be physical and we're going to carry it over to the games. Yes, they did.
All right, so 19 of us here. I wanted to definitely bring it in. I think after next commercial break, I'm going to go eat with the family on Valentine's Day. I'll let you listen in. I'll let the audio play. We'll mute the commercials later. We'll get copyright, but it's okay. It's all good. But thanks so much, guys, for everything tonight. And I wanted to try to bring it to you. I'm going to figure out how I can, if there's 2 games going on at the same time, if I can use 2 different computers. Maybe I can do that, but thanks, guys, so much for the love today. It's been a great time. And Tennessee basketball, don't you worry. Tennessee basketball will be our main goal here all the way to the Final Fours. But just a little different this week with Speed Weeks. Lots of opportunity for the channel to grow with NASCAR. So we'll definitely be bringing UT back. I promise you on that. Listen in on dinner. TMI. What's for dinner? Mexican.
We're all eating dinner while you sit here.
I know, I'm going to mute it.
And ignore it.
I'm coming now. As soon as the commercial comes back, we're going to bring it in. As soon as it comes.
I talked to a doctor about this. It's embarrassing.
Gator, if you could be my eyes and ears, if you hang out for a little bit, or if there is some mods in here.
Really puts you at ease. And she takes my insurance too. It's good. You've got more options than now. Look out.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, guys. Yes, definitely for the duels tomorrow, Kenneth. As soon as this comes back, we'll let you play, and I'm going to go eat. See what it is now. Larry Johnson, wow. See what it is now. 17-8. All right, here we go.
He starts with Jonas
Enjoy the game,
Adu,
guys.
and
I'll
he
be back.
continues to play like he has tonight. Man, they are going to be a force. Talon Cooper, now they got it stuck to them tonight at Auburn, but he controls that South Carolina offense so well at that point guard spot. Trey Donaldson for Auburn, it's a key guy. He's taken a hold of that starting spot for Bruce Pearl and Mark Sears at Alabama. Man, they're one of the better scoring teams in all of college ball if Sears continues to really compete on the defensive end. Alabama goes to another level. Those 4 teams sit at the top of the SEC standings right now. Those are 4 key guys to keep an eye on as we start coming down the stretch in conference play.
Well, Adu with a double-double tonight.
Yes.
He's got 17 and 10. This is what, the 5th double-double for him in the last 11 games for Adu. The junior out of Durham.
And Adu tonight, again, just 1 turnover. So now he has 7 turnovers in 290 minutes of SEC play. And he's always in traffic. Like, his hands are clutch.
Ellis in the lane, no. James the rebound. Tried to get it in to Adu, stolen. And Mark will go to the line.
Tennessee, number 25, Santiago Vesco, the second personal foul. At the line, shooting 2 shots from Mark.
See, Dalton Connect getting ready to check back in. Well, Saturday triple header on ESPN. Duke, Florida State. That comes your way at 2 p.m. Eastern. Then you've got Kansas taking on Oklahoma. And then finally Kentucky and Auburn square off. It's a sonic blockbuster. Should be another great day of college basketball.
Auburn 101, South Carolina 61 tonight in that building.
With South Carolina won, what, 7, 8 straight?
Yes, and they're the real deal. But Auburn now, they enforce their will on you as well as anyone in the country, especially on their home floor. And Kentucky, those young guards, they better be ready for what's coming at them on Saturday. I believe game day's there. I know it is. And the jungle, there's not a better student section in all of college basketball right now than the jungle at Auburn. And you can talk about Duke, you can talk about whoever you want. There's none better than what Auburn has right now working inside that Neville Arena.
We can see Tennessee again. They still have their goal. They want to win the conference, but can't afford any slip-ups. With South Carolina going down tonight, and of course Auburn rolling in Alabama as well. Who do you see? Just looking on the surface, thinking it takes away the regular season title.
Well, I mean, it's still a 4 or 5 team race for sure. I like Alabama a lot right now because offensively, they've already gone over 100 points 7 times this year. They can explode, Brian, offensively. And defensively, Nate Oates is starting to get some chops about how his guys are playing. And they pride themselves, Alabama does, on that hard hat mentality, and they're starting to figure it out at the right time. But Auburn's the real deal. This team right now in orange is the real deal. There's multiple legitimate Final Four contenders in the SEC this year. There's multiple Elite 8, Sweet 16 teams. That's why I continue to say there's not a league in all of college basketball better than the SEC right now. I have not said that in the past. I've been in this league a long time. But there's not a better league than the SEC.
Tipped out. Tennessee will run their stuff again. They send the double to Adu, and that pass is stolen.
Yeah, the second turnover for Adu in the game with just a weak pass. The softest play by Adu so far in this game was the pass. See, now I'm getting text messages from ADs across the country, and this is a good one. Grand Canyon, their student section out west, it's good now. I'll give them some pride. It is really good, but I just don't think it's jungle fever.
How about that defense by the Volunteers? Shot clock violation by Arkansas. Largest lead of the game here for Tennessee.
Tennessee has no problem guarding you the entire shot clock. They put you in long, deep possessions. If you're not disciplined and tough enough to fight through it, you will have multiple shot clock violations.
James. Yes.
Brian, aren't they unselfish? Tennessee. They have their assist numbers tonight are so good. They move that ball, man. They share it. They keep that floor spaced. Their off-ball action, their walk-away pin action, their screening, very difficult to defend. And Rick Barnes probably going to start subbing here at any minute because these guys on the floor have played yeoman's minutes. And what a performance.
They put up a season-high 44 in the paint tonight against Arkansas. Make that 46 and a season-high in dunks as well.
Those are zone 1 points. And at least that's how Arkansas describes them. And Arkansas had 56 zone 1 points against Missouri, 42 against Georgia, held in the 20s tonight. That Tennessee defense has owned that 3-point line and in.
Tennessee had lost 7 straight in this building. 3 by L. Ellis.
Texas Tech, as you're weighing in from Texas Tech, it's good. I was there a few years ago when Kentucky came to Lubbock for the challenge. Very good student section. Not at the level of the jungle, but very, very good.
Connect will go to the line.
Well, Adu is so good off the move, and for a low post guy, he doesn't just camp out. He's constantly catching the ball off the move. He screens and flashes to the ball. He'll get screened and then re-screen, and they can roll him. We've talked about how good his hands are, but for a post player, you win your position from the waist down and you score from the waist up. And he is playing as good as he has played in the Tennessee Volunteer uniform.
Lawson and Mark will have a seat. One of 2 for Connect. Looks like his night is over with 22 on the night.
That relationship between Dalton Connect and Rick Barnes is special. I've been blessed to sit in a lot of film sessions with Tennessee this year. And, man, he gets lit up time and time again, but he just sits there and takes it, yes, sir, no, sir. And he told you, like he's told me, he came to Tennessee because he wanted to be coached hard and made it to a really good pro. And that's exactly the path that he's tracking.
Graham fighting hard in the paint, but misses the follow-up. Freddie DeLeon has checked in for Tennessee, seeing his first action. Under 3 minutes.
Arkansas ball.
We'll stay with Arkansas. They are down big here to Tennessee. Less than 3 minutes to play.
Classic roast beef and crispy fish? Just 2 for $6? If Arby's wasn't already at Arby's, it'd be on its way to Arby's right now. Arby's, we have the meats.
ProPlan is always advancing with game-changing formulas that promote mental sharpness and help extend lives. See what nutrition can do. Purina ProPlan, always advancing.
As the head of HR, I help lead a successful home security firm. Our teams work hard to secure our customers' most valuable assets. And while they do that, I work hard to secure ours. Our people. That's why we chose Principal, to provide the benefits and retirement plan that show our people just how much we appreciate them. Benefits help us keep top talent.
Hi, Mom.
Benefits help us grow, because we know how important security is to all.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
I love your dress.
Oh, thanks. I splurged a little because Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved hundreds.
That's great.
I know, right? I've been telling everyone.
Liberty.
Did you hear that? I just said her first word. Can you say mama?
Liberty.
Can you say auntie?
Liberty.
How many people did you tell?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Liberty.
We've never spoken, but you've told us many things. That you love stargazing, hate parallel parking, and occasionally your right foot gets a little heavy. The Lexus ES didn't begin in the studio, it began with you.
They're here. McDonald's best classic burgers ever. They're hotter. They're juicier. They're...
Robble, robble.
Looks like we've been hamburgled.
Robble, robble.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. Then just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Well, Brian, we've seen the good version of Dalton Connect tonight because he's only going to be 22 points. He's made half of his shots. He's made 70% of his free throw attempts. He's only turned it over a couple of times, but he's gotten a massive amount of help. And when this version of Tennessee is Final Four legit good. I know they're sitting there as a 2 seed, so it's not like that's a wow statement, but when they get balance and they're just not always relying on Dalton Connect, they can beat anyone in the country on a neutral floor. What I love about Tennessee this year, Dalton Connect is the type of guy when they get into a Sweet 16, Elite 8 game, and the game's on the line, he can absolutely take over. But their offense is built for point distribution, balance in their scoring, just a beautiful 40 minutes of basketball by Tennessee tonight.
You know, Dalton Connect, first Tennessee player with 12 20-point games in a season since Grant Williams did it. And that was back in 2018-2019 season.
Grant, you're mentioning with Grant Williams, you've done something special. Tennessee has scored 1.3 points per possession. That's a crazy high number, especially on the road. That's how good they've been.
Well, you talked about, especially when you get into the tournament. I mean, you know this. When you get into that tournament, it is all about guard play. You need a really good point guard and somebody that can get you buckets late. And that's exactly what they've got.
That's who he is, right?
You've got Zakai Ziegler, who've got great leadership at the guard position, and then you've got Connect, who can get you buckets.
Yeah, and Adu, I'm telling you, Adu can. Yeah. I'm not saying he's better than Donovan Clingan or Zach Edey, but he's not going to be punked. Tennessee's not going to just be beaten up on the inside by some of those elite post players. I mean, Adu's as good as there is in this league, and there's some good ones in here. And look at Tennessee's resume. Their non-conference strength of schedule was as good as anybody. They got a net of 6, an RPI of 8. Already got 4 quadrant 1 wins, and they are the real deal. And I will not be surprised at all if they don't work their way into that 4th #1 seed in Joe Lunardi's bracket here in the next couple of weeks.
You mentioned Adu as he knocked down that jumper. This is his 3rd 20-point performance of the season. And he makes that one with the left hand.
I know the game's over, but that was a ton of contact.
Yes. 23 and 12 for Jonas Adu.
I might think about getting Adu out. And I think Rick Barnes is thinking the same thing.
After taking that fall.
Yes. What a night for Jonas Adu. 11 out of 14 from the field. He's got 12 rebounds. He's gotten out in transition multiple times. That is a foul. That is a hard collision hit, no matter at what point in the game. And fortunate for Adu in Tennessee that he's fine. And just a dominating performance by Tennessee on the road.
Well, you talked about the Volunteers. They've got Vandy, of course, who had that game winner just last night. That comes your way on Saturday. They travel to Missouri, A&M, Auburn, and Alabama. Those last two. Oof.
I mean, that's a schedule right there. When you get against the rematch against Texas A&M, there will be a little bit of bad blood between those two programs. Rick Barnes not happy at all with how that game ended, and Buzz Williams at the center court line calling timeout, and it did not set well with Rick Barnes, nor should it. And then there were those next one, Auburn and Alabama. That could very well decide the SEC regular season title. Think about this. If Alabama were to win the regular season title again this year, Nate Oates will have won 5 trophies out of the 8 that the SEC has handed out since he's been the head coach at Alabama. 3 regular season titles and 2 tournament titles, possibly right now for Nate Oates. Hey, happy Valentine's Day.
You too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I told my mom I'd wave at her, but I can't wave at her. I say, hey, happy Valentine's Day to my mom, Sue, who never misses a game.
I love it.
I get to spend some time with my wife and daughter that came with me to the game tonight. That's the beauty of that's the beauty of having a home game on Valentine's Day. I get to see my bride and my daughter, but it's great to spend it with you as well, right?
I like it. By the way, happy Valentine's Day, Mom. 30-point lead for Tennessee. Arkansas will be right back at it on Saturday, and they take on Mississippi State. And with this loss tonight, be their worst start in SEC play through 11 games since 2009. You might remember they finished 2-14 in 2009 under John Pelfrey.
Oh. And you don't want to get anybody hurt with under a minute to go in a 30-point game.
Yeah.
And Meshack went high and then he came down hard. I think he's going to be fine.
The previous foul is under review.
Well, there's contact to the head area by Fall. That's what they're going to look at.
Is it Pinion grabbing that arm? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, is it grab by Pinion? Is it a blow to the head by Fall, I think? Again, those airborne shooters, man, you've got to really protect them. That's what Doug Childs and Joe Lindsay are looking at.
The previous call on the floor is a common foul. It stands as called on the floor.
I don't have any problem with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Dalton Connect and Meshack go at each other, Brian, about every afternoon after practice. Meshack, one of the better defenders that there is in the SEC, if not the country. And he and Dalton Connect, they go at one another, and that has also escalated the progress of Dalton Connect in terms of the physicality he has to drive the ball with, trying to create his own look, and it has made Meshack a better defender as well. I mean, you've got a premier offensive guy going against an elite defender in Knoxville 2 or 3 times a week, and man, these guys love ball. The culture is as good as you're going to find in the college game. And they brought all that and more with them from Knoxville to Fayetteville tonight.
Worst loss Arkansas has suffered in this building here in Bud Walton. 32. That was to Auburn. That was back on January. And right now it's at 32.
Yeah, I was here for that one as well. What are you doing for Valentine's dinner after the game?
That's a great question.
Hey, I can tell you where a Whataburger is this time of the night.
I was going to say, what's going to open?
Get your corner table.
Right.
Ask for a candle. Order your Whataburger. That's a good night, Brian.
Or IHOP, one of the two that's by the hotel. That's great. Oh, my gosh. Fantastic.
You just kind of sensed, we both did, that Rick Barnes knew his club was ready to play today.
Yeah,
we saw him at 1 o'clock,
yeah.
and he was confident. His guys were dialed in. It's a very mature team that's built to make a deep run in March, are the Tennessee Volunteers.
Well, Tennessee ends the streak. They had lost 7 straight in this building. Not anymore. They get the victory. 92-63 for Jimmy Dykes. I'm Brian Custer. Coming up next.
See you, Groot. The Groot. All right, so let's take a quick look at some stats really quick, and we'll call it a night as well. A great night for the channel. Shake your pom-pom Mom gave you. That's right. That's right. Take a quick look at some team stats right here real quick. Look at MH60 getting a handle of the points there. So Tennessee 33 for 58 for the field, 56%. That's more like it. 22 for 58 for Arkansas, 37%. 3 points, 5 for 17. Struggle from the 3-point line again, only 29%. So that's kind of crazy. 8 for 23 from the field for Arkansas. They had a rough time as well. 21 for 24 from the free throw line for Tennessee, 87%. That's good. Rebounds, 36 to 25 for Tennessee. 28 total defensive rebounds. I like to see that. 14 assists. That needs to be higher. Steals, 12 steals for Arkansas. Total turnovers, 12 for Tennessee, 15 for Arkansas. Got sloppy there in the second half, I see. Tennessee did still put up 92 points. Rocky Top, that's right. 14 fast point breaks to 11 for Arkansas. 20 fouls for Arkansas. And the largest lead was 32 for the Vols. So let's take a look at the box scores really quick. Not bad. Take it. That's right. No bad. Take it. All right. So A-Dude finished 11 for 14 in the field. He missed it. But he did get a double-double for A-Dude. 12 rebounds, 23 points for A-Dude. Let's see, 4 rebounds, 22 points for Connect. He went 7 for 14 from the field. Ziegler, 4 for 8 from the field, had 9 points. Vescovy, 4 points, still 0 for 3 from the field. He's had 1 field goal in 2 games. Yeah, that's right, Jay. Jordan Jay is 4 for 7 for the field. He had 12 points. Good to see him get some points there. Awaka came off the bench with only 3. He had 4 rebounds, though. Jordan Gainey, 17 points, another good showing for him. 6 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 3-point. And A-Dude was on the thumbnail too, so that worked out well. Meshack 0 for 2, only had 2 points on 2 free throws. So we need to get Meshack involved more. We need to get Awaka more involved. Get Vescovy out of there. Put Meshack in there or Gainey more often. I would sit Vescovy the rest of the season. I would not even play him. For your Razorbacks, Graham, he had 8 points. Lawson had 2. Ellis had 6. The big one was Mark. He was 4 for 10 from the field. He had 2 rebounds. He had 12 points. Davis had 8 points. Good night, Groot. We'll see you later. Fall, he had 1 point. Thank Groot for hanging out, watching the chat while I ate. I do appreciate you. 1 point for Mitchell, 5 points from Enfield, 1 for Walker, 3 for Pinion, Davenport 8 points, and Battle 8 points. So leading point getter for the Razorbacks was going to be Mark. Leading rebounder was Graham with 7. Leading assist was 4 with Davis. And steals leading was Mark. Let's take a look at Tennessee's leading point getter was a dude by 1 point over Connect with 23 points. Way to get him. What a comeback from him after having a horrible college basketball is dumb. You could be undefeated and then lose one game in the tourney and season over. That's how it works. That's right. Connect 7 for 14 from the field. He had 22 points lead. So most rebounds was a dude. Most assists was Ziegler as always. And points was a dude. So awesome. You played 20. I know it is weird. That's how it goes. You got to get hot though. So there is that. So big games tonight. Auburn beat South Carolina 101-61, and then UConn blew out DePaul 101-65. So thank you guys for the ones that did hang out. I know it was just kind of a late thing, and when you get late like that, I learned a little bit tonight with the bots. The bots already got you. If you don't get a head start on the bots, you won't get any views. So I'm learning some stuff. I can't really do that half a game stuff. I just wanted to see what would happen, but I'm glad I got to help out some of y'all that like to watch Tennessee basketball. I do apologize. I'm just totally taking advantage of right now with the speed weeks from Daytona right now to really help the channel a lot to get us to 9K. So I promise you, though, we're not going away from Tennessee basketball. We are going to be strong with them on this thing. So I'm going to try my best to try to do the rest of them. But go Vols, GG, go Vols. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you later. Good night from Tennessee. We'll see you soon. Hopefully Saturday. See you later. Bye.